We just saw her the other day, Diane. Let everybody know where exactly in Florida and what's the temperature in your neck of the woods?
Let's see, I think it's 80, 84 today, right now.
84.
So
Okay.
we're still warm.
Yeah, that's not too bad, you know. Usually Florida's like where we were, it's like in the 90s, right?
Yeah.
Oh, welcome. Yeah. Welcome, Carol. Welcome. And people are still joining in. So please put in the chat where you're joining from and what's the temperature in your neck of the woods. We have everybody represented from Florida to California to New York, Arizona, Nevada. Did I forget anybody? Oh, Michigan, right? I think we have Michigan. And in California, we have San Diego to San Jose to San Francisco represented. I think I caught everybody, James. What do you think?
You're pretty good.
Yeah,
That's some good memory right there.
that's good.
Now we're going to turn it back to you all, and we're going to quiz you. And there might be a prize. Maybe.
Why go and Karina's been here since the beginning. They know everybody, right? Welcome, John. You just joined. Welcome to the line. We'll be getting started shortly. As we appreciate the early birds, and I would love if you haven't put in where you're joining me from and what is your temperature in your neck of the woods. All right, we have Johnson City, New York, Happy Valley, Oregon, 69, Michigan, 60, Arizona at 98. And
I'm going to Arizona.
What's that? You're going to Arizona?
Come on.
Yeah, welcome, Tammy. Welcome, Teresa. Welcome, Erica. Wow, more people joining. We are just having a lot of fun here. I just love this. We have we have so many states represented already. We have Nebraska, we have Nevada, we have New York, we have Oregon, we have Florida, California. I'm wondering, what is your temperature in your neck of the woods? I think we have everything from 56 to the 60s to the 90. So Arizona right now is the highs at 98, beating Florida out even. Welcome.
I'm ready for snow.
Welcome to the line. We'll be getting started shortly. And you haven't yet introduced yourself, where you're from, and what is the temperature where you're at. We're just having a lot of fun here.
Scottsbluff, Nebraska. I've never heard of a Scottsbluff. That's a cool spot, Don. Welcome.
Yeah. What's the temperature there, Don?
I'm going to guess it's colder. You're not missing, not missing anything. I will have to say, if you asked me to point out Nebraska on a map, I would probably fail. It's somewhere in the Midwest, right? Somewhere there.
Yeah, geography is my worst too. And I just thinking, I always think Canada is above us, but where we were in Florida depends on which part of Canada. It could be directly.
Oh, it's so confusing.
So I was like, oh my God, I didn't know. Like, it depends on where in Canada. So it's really exciting. It's helping me learn the geography. Well, welcome, Eva. There's more people joining. Welcome, Michelle. We'll get started in the next minute. Please put in the chat where you're joining us from and what's the temperature. We have South Dakota represented too. Oh, it's right. Nebraska's right below South Dakota. Okay. That doesn't mean much to James and I even.
It's somewhere in the Midwest, somewhere that I have to go. It sounds
Big
like
Creek is 91 degrees.
It's getting manageable. That's a cool day for you, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Michael, what is it over there on your end?
About 90 plus. It was 98 the last time I checked.
Oh.
Wow.
That was later this year. It might have just started dropping now. The sun's going down.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited. We're going to get started in the next minute. Welcome, Angie. Welcome, Becky, Sean, and who else we have joined us since Jojo. Thank you for joining. We'll be getting started. We're just having fun, and I'm going to kick it off and hand it back to James. We're right at the top of the hour, 6 o'clock. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Absolutely. Great to see everybody. All right. What's up, Angie? Great to see you back home, it looks like. Good to see you. Hello. All right, so let's get the show off the road. Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, give me a wave or throw a 5 in the comments if you can hear us, see us okay, whether it's in our cool Zoom room. This is where the party people are at. What's up? Or if you're watching this on Facebook or many other places as well too, welcome to the line. My name is James Zhang. I will be one of your MCs tonight. Actually, we're gonna have double MCs, double trouble today. I'm joined by my co-host, Lily Liu. He had just an opportunity to meet as well too. Lily, hello, hello. Want to formally say hello?
Hello.
Awesome. We're gonna
Honored
have
to be
fun
here
night.
with you. We're gonna have fun. Yes.
Oh, we're definitely going to have fun, right? So I know that we have people here for many different types of reasons. Some of you are here because maybe you've been using these things called skinny drops and you've been wanting to find a way to get them paid for, even make some more. If you're using these, by the way, put a 1 in the comments. We'd love to know. Maybe some of you are here because you're promised to see an opportunity to be able to make some extra money, to be able to make some more impact in a fun, simple way. We're definitely going to talk about that. Or maybe you just wandered on here. Your friend was like, hey, hop onto this. You got to check this out. You have no idea who we are, what this is. And if you're here, oh man, I'm excited for you, because sometimes the most cool things in life are spontaneous things. So I just want to applaud each and every single one of you for investing into yourself. But my promise to you is this, is that the next 30 minutes or so, by the end of this, you will see a way where if you have an hour a day, you got one of these things. Does anyone have a phone? I'm assuming we all got one of these, right? And you have the willingness to learn and apply something simple, we'll show you a way where people from all backgrounds are making an extra 500 a month, an extra 500 a week, some even 500 a day, no joke, doing something very simple that's transforming lives around the world. So stay tuned for some of these details, so it's an honor to see you guys here. But just if we're not introduced to each other, just so we're not complete strangers, now I'm a business coach. I've been in the online entrepreneurial space for the last 14 years, but it wasn't always like that. I never thought I'd be here, to be honest. I was trying to be a medical doctor because stereotypes are kind of messed up sometimes, but they're kind of true. But I'm Chinese, could it tell? So I was trying to be doing the Asian dream. I was going to UC Berkeley in this picture. I was studying biology, trying to be a doctor and trying to figure it out, right? And what happened was the last recession hit. And who here remembers the last recession? Give me a wave if you remember that. And a lot of things changed, right? So when I was in college, I was thinking maybe it's wise to have a plan B. Maybe it's wise to be able to have a backup plan, right? So I was looking for some type of work. The issue was this: I had no job experience. I was super shy. I didn't know where to start. And I had a friend of mine introduce me to a meeting just like this. And I'll be real with you, as real as Jay Real's last name right here, is that I was so skeptical, Lily, that it was to the point that when I first saw this, I'm like, I can't believe I'm on one of those things right now. I'm not just a no, I'm a hell no. I'm not going to touch this with a 10-foot pole, no joke. But it's because I had a preconceived notion. But I met a mentor that day. And Lily, you had an opportunity to meet my mentor too over the course of the years. But I met someone for the first time that was successful, that was really just well put together. And he taught me some philosophies about business. He taught me philosophies how to make a profit rather than a wage. And he said, James, if you're willing to learn, then I'm willing to teach, and took me under his wing. And it was kind of history from there. I sucked for a long time, by the way. I didn't know my butt from my elbow, but don't we all know that if you do something long enough, you can only suck for so long, right? So I made enough to fund me through college. And by the time that I graduated, it was enough to actually for me to I graduated. I didn't use my degree for the last 12 years. It's been an honor, both me and my wife, Becky. We've been co-partners in this, and it's been a blast. But what we get a joy for is we get a joy by helping other people like you be able to turn something normal into something spectacular. And I truly believe that if you're real serious, you have the right mindset, we're going to give you the systems to do this. If I can do it, if Lily can do it, so can we as well too. And this is going to be a lot of fun. But let me just break down a couple things with you guys. And Lily, we talk a lot about business. If you don't know Lily, she's one of our top leaders. She's a president in this company. She came from corporate for many, many years and just crushing it here. But Lily, I'd love for us to talk about this, because even when you first saw this business, like you never did business before, right?
I've never done business before, never heard of this industry at all, in fact.
Yeah. So when you saw this, like talk about these 5 points and like what to evaluate in a good business.
Well, definitely the first one stood out to me. It's consumer, it's unique, and it's in demand. Because to me, I think, oh, I have to sell something. I'm an introvert. That was something that I thought would be very difficult. But surprisingly, I used a product and people came to me. They ask me, what are you using? Like your skin's glowing and your hair's shiny. And I'm like, oh, I don't have to, it's not door to door, it's not cold calling. I was like, this is really easy. So the number one part of the good business really stood out to me.
Makes sense. Yeah. And number two, what's also key too is something that doesn't cost a lot, but you can make a lot of money, right? Like these days, who here has noticed cost of living went up, right? Put a 1 in the comments if you noticed that, or give you a wave. Gas. My dad was telling me the other day, he's like, have you realized gas? Like, I'm never going to ask you guys what your gas is like in your area. San Francisco, I'm sure sucks. You know,
Yeah.
Lily, I'll ask you, how much is gas in San Francisco?
It's like $6.59.
Hey, be happy, guys. You don't live in San Francisco, you know, so that's big. Number 3, tell us about the other aspects of what to look for, Lily.
Well, on that second point,
Yeah.
a lot of people think, I've never thought of that. A lot of people think of owning a boba shop or just a coffee shop. That costs a lot.
Oh,
You
yeah.
think about the overhead, just the operational costs of like the cups, the electricity and all that. So here it's a low expenditure to get in, but you have a high margin. So I love the number 2. Number 3, the online scalability has been so key, because especially when the pandemic hit, you want a business that's recession proof, that you know, even you don't have to do it in person. Online is where I think the whole world of business shifted when the pandemic hit. People are now purchasing online more than ever before. So you have an online business, then you're gonna be safe and you're gonna be able to grow.
Makes sense. Yeah. Number 4 is really big. Leverage is the best kept secret of the rich. How do you turn 1 hour? Who here is pretty busy, right? Give me a wave or put a 2 in the comments if you're a busy person. So if you find a way to take a little bit of time and scale it so it can be more productive, that's good. And the last thing is good training and good support, you know, because Lily, you had no industry experience in this, but you just shot through the charts in here, becoming one of the fastest growing leaders. And that's a big key. So let's go through some of these. We'll go back and forth on this, but we're going to introduce you to this partnership between a company called Partner Co. and a team called the Warrior Movement. And we truly are better together. And when you take a look at this, we're in 50 plus markets around the world, literally everywhere. We're about to actually go out to Amsterdam because we have European business now and teammates at a big conference there. That's going to be fun. But also just a huge reach. And we touch all upon health and wellness. Now in here, Lily, I know Lily, your expertise is health and wellness and you're an educator and advocate, but tell us what's unique about the products here on this slide.
Well, definitely there are a lot of health and wellness companies. What sets us apart really is our certifications. Now, most we challenge our competitors to do that. Why don't they? Because it's not regulated by the government. And that's where we are really unique and different than all the other companies. We have something called the FDA certification. So we're actually in a facility as we're producing a food or drug. It's that high level of standard. PDR is the physician's desk reference manual. So that's like the Bible for the doctors. Things like this certifications, all of our manufacturing, every batch, every ingredient tested after manufacturing, even at expiration date, has a potency. So you, the end consumer, and as a brand partner, can feel safe and know the products work and they consistently work. And we back it up with clinical studies, trials as well, plus a physician endorsement. So that's why I want to kind of share with everybody what sets us apart from the next health and wellness company. And we derive everything from clean parts of the world. Everything's tested at raw ingredients. So that's why our products speak volume. The testimonials really can back it up. Of course, we're backed by science, but then testimonials as well.
That's huge. Thanks so much, Lily, for that. So we have a lot of different products. We're not going to cover all of them today. If you do want to know more, just like hit up Lily. She'll talk for days about this.
Yes.
You know, and many of her friends here will as well too. So they're awesome. But let's go through a couple of these. So Lily, just real quick, like what is this Renew thing?
Well, let me ask a question. When you're young, you can eat anything you want and you don't gain weight. You can wake up, you have energy, you don't have brain fog. And you don't have fine lines and wrinkles. Like put a 2 if you guys want that. If you want good sleep, you want to look younger. So I see the 2s coming in. So I know for a fact that that's something that everybody wants to need. But unfortunately, as we age past the age of 25, the human growth hormone in our body diminishes. So we do need to replenish that. This is a natural blend of, and it actually helps open up the pathways in your body so your body can produce the human growth hormones again. So once that is corrected and is produced again, you're going to get the most incredible sleep. You'll enter the REM sleep. So your body's healing and you're dreaming again. You're going to wake up with tons of energy and you're going to have fat loss and you're going to have like skin elasticity. You look younger. So this is like a youth elixir. It's a natural blend. So what I love about it, because a lot of people have heard of human growth hormone. I've heard people even take injections. So this is nothing like that. This is natural blend that you take 30 minutes before you go to sleep, and you're going to have incredible results.
So love that, right? And as we're going through these, what you want to think of is this. Number one is, do you feel like something here could benefit you? And number two, do you feel like this is something that could benefit other people, right? So put a 2 in the comments if you feel you would say yes or yes to either one of those questions, because we're taking a look at an opportunity here, right? Awesome. I see that. Now, number 2, what about this noni thing, Lily? We just got like a crash course on this. That was fun. But tell us a little bit about the significance of noni.
Well, a lot of people don't know that most disease stems from inflammation. And inflammation is not just like, oh, my joints or my swollen or joints. That's what people know it as. But when there's inflammation in the body, it can stem in high blood pressure, diabetes, cholesterol. None of the things that we're sharing today, James, is meant to diagnose, treat, or cure, but it'd be wise for all of us to be educated in it. So what this Tahitian noni, the noni is actually the first superfruit in the world, but the most potent form is from Tahiti. And we actually own Tahiti and the process of it. But what's incredible about this product is, yes, it lowers inflammation, reduces pain, it boosts up your immune system, helps with joint and mobility. I've had testimony after testimony every single week when I interview people, and they're just saying, wow, I my pain has gone down. I can go to the gym and work out. I don't have the aches and pains. So, and it also helps with mood. So when people go on our program, they notice their moods are better, they have more energy. And when you feel good, you look good. So it's like they just start feeling better because their joints don't hurt, their immune system's up, they're not getting sick all the time. So that is what this one bottle has. It has your noni, Tahitian noni, has a blend of the phytonutrient in it, but we put 2 other superfruits, the blueberry and the grape, in it as well. So it's incredible, but I'll try to
sign me up for that. Oh, it's so good. And it's just a shot a day. It's super simple to use, and it's great for the family as well too, right? So the major one, your 89-year-old gentleman loves it. That's amazing. Wow. The one that we want to focus on today though is, and this is really going viral, is this whole slenderize. Some people know it as skinny drops, but Lily, I know you've had a phenomenal result on this, but tell us, what is this product? And then go into your story even as well too on this.
Sure. So my background is I was one of those people that worked so hard. I was working 60 hours a week. So I skipped meals all the time. And if I did eat, it probably wasn't the wisest choice. And it led me down a path of poor health. I got to a point where I was borderline diabetic. I had high triglyceride. My weight skyrocketed to a point where I was heavier than when I was pregnant with my daughter. What does that mean? Well, back in the days, you move the scale from 100 to 150 and added more weight. And I'm only 5'3.5". So that weight gain caused a lot of excruciating abdominal pain. Long story short, I ended up landing in the hospital. And that was my wake up moment. So prior to that, I tried everything on the market. I tried Ideal Protein. I tried Jenny Craig multiple times. These meal plans. I lost weight temporarily, but I gained it back plus more. And I struggled with that through my 40s, 50s. And I'm going to be 60 next year. Yes, wow. Jay, the products work. Wow. I hope I don't look 60, but no. But I was able to go on the Sunrise. It's a body balancing program. So it helps target the visceral fat, the fat around organs that lead to health issues later on. And it helps with carb and sugar craving. So in 3 short months, I was able to lose 26.4 pounds and 14% body fat. And the cherry on top is I actually can trade clothes with my daughter. Those are her jeans, and she's 22. So it's not just how you look, but how you feel. So as I enter my 60s, I think I'm more energetic, healthier now than when I was in my 20s or 30s. So it was
Wow.
incredible what these drops did for myself and for my family.
That's nuts. Lily, I think we need to see an ID to verify this, but it really is, right? When you take care of your body, and that's, I hope you notice that if you just look around these lines, if you see anyone that's using these products, you can tell they're healthy, right? Like you can tell they're healthy. It's because they don't look their age at all, but
I'm
that's
just
really what
curious
these
for
are.
people on the line that have used it. What are your results? I would love to know.
Definitely
Is
put
it
those
5
in the
pounds,
chat.
10 pounds? I mean, I just had a woman like she told me in the last few weeks she's lost 6 pounds and over
Wow.
2 inches. And look at the results, James.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just incredible. 20 plus pounds, 10 pounds. So
Mm,
these drops work for all different ages and all different body types. And
wow.
yeah, you would think my metabolism at age 50 plus would have slowed down.
Yeah.
So definitely, yeah, I love it.
That's amazing. And what these are, they're not magic, right? They're not just like, they're not drugs. They're these body balancing formula, 2 drops in them. You put them on your tongue 3 times a day. They support the thyroid, the hormones, and they're a body balancer. When you do that, you can actually curb bad cravings. You can actually stimulate more fat loss. You can actually promote lean muscle gain as well, too. They're not just for losing weight, but really decreases cortisol. The insulin gets better. And that's why all these amazing things have happened. You don't have to exercise. You can still eat good, normal food as well, too. And wow, hot flashes. So if you notice in the chat room, there's a lot of different benefits there. And just know that everybody is different, but we've seen some amazing results from this. So 28 pounds at 3 pant sizes. I mean, I'm just going to go. I got abs for the first time using this with no exercise. Mary Jo lost 80 pounds in 4 months using this. Just over and over and over again, right? Russell was able to lose 27 pounds in 1 month. So I'm telling you, I just want us all to think, how many of us here know someone in even your friend circle that you think might be looking for something like this? Give me a wave or throw a 1 in the comments below, because if you know that, then that's what we're talking about today. How do you take something like this and be able to transform other lives and then be able to create a pretty cool business as well, too? This is something that everyone will have, and Don, we got you, sister. We got you. You're here at the right place, the right time, You heard Lily. Lily almost gave up on her journey until, you just sold the pack, Michael. That's what I'm talking about, and we're going to help you guys in our Wellness 360 community. If you are not yet a part of this, you are more than welcome to come in and we're here to troubleshoot, right? We're here to help. We're here to be able to support each other. The products are helpful, but it's a whole lifestyle shift that we're going to help you with. So that's going to be good. But what we're talking about today, Lily, is how to even turn this into a business, because you started primarily as a customer. You just wanted to lose some weight. You wanted to get your health back in order. But I remember when we chatted, Lily, it was just a little over 8 years ago, actually, since we first met. I told you about how this worked, So tell us a little bit, Lily, what does it take to even partner with this company? And what are the benefits of getting a membership? How does that work?
Well, definitely. We mentioned the second factor of a low cost. It's only a one-time lifetime of $29.95, and that will give you a back office with apps that are easy to use, as well as virtual training and world-class, award-winning marketing tools as well. So yes, I came in. You're right. I came in as a customer seeking better health, but I also did not want to return to my corporate career, working 60 hours a week. So I was like, no, this has been a blessing in disguise. So it's been over 8 years. I never had to return to corporate or any full-time job. By advocating for my health, I ended up having a business, a global business that I'm able to impact and transform lives. So I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, because it really forever changed my life. It's easy to do. And that's the thing. So there's so many businesses out there, and there's so much like training and hours devoted into a business. But here, I would say everything is on an app. Everything is simple. I won't go into the details, but just with one commitment, one lifetime commitment, $29.95, you can just buckle up like I did and be on the ride of your life. And I'm excited to hear your journey,
Absolutely.
People are joining us. Yeah.
It's super simple. And you know what's great? I see a comment in the chat as well, too. The drops, because they're natural homeopathic things, there are no contraindications with other medicine. There are no side effects. we've had people, I mean, Lily, you've had, and we're not a doctor, right? So if you're really concerned, go to your doctor, but we've had many clients on double dosages of meds. They use this and they're really getting healthy. In fact, what's our goal? Balance your body, where if your body gets better, some people have started to get off meds as well too. Now that's not our decision to make. That's between you and yourself
That's
and your
why I
doctor.
always say that, yeah, the doctor puts you on, they have to take you off, but include some of these healthy, holistic approach. And yes, I've had a lot of clients, my own husband, my father, everybody, that, you know, they were on high blood pressure medication, but once they get their body balanced, they go back to the doctor. Usually they reduce it in half, and then they go back and they take them off of it completely. So again, we're not physicians, but these are real life testimony. I've had so many clients, you know, that have said that story, the same story. So if you're struggling with medication and with your health, be open to a holistic way of addressing your health, because you know what, meds, they always address the symptom, not the cause. I always say, ask a better question. Why am I not sleeping? Why am I gaining weight? Why is my blood pressure high? So this is where I want to kind of plant that thought in people's mind, that if you feel like you know people that can benefit from better health, then you have a business.
Ooh, that's
Simple
huge.
as that.
Hey, throw one in the comments if you're getting value so far. There's like golden nuggets everywhere right here, you know? So I'm so pumped for this. It's such a fun business because you're transforming lives, right? So you get a membership, you try some of the products, and there's many different ways to do it. Just know if you're looking at a business-minded side of things, who here is the type of person that if you're going to do something, you're going to be the type that's like, go big or go home. You're like all in type of person, right? Give me a wave or put a me in the, Angie's like, Angie is, there is no half throttle. There is no full throttle. It is mash it through. Like when she throttles, it like goes to the car, you know? So, so you're going to want to look at what's called an ultimate level, because you get double bonuses, but you can talk about that later. But it's very simple. Here's a couple popular packages here. So some people, we're going to focus on a system on the drops. So you can get this 4-pack. If you sell 3 of them, you get yours paid for. So that's super popular. Another great way, actually, we just have Dean. He's a new family member here, just got started today. And we were talking and he's like, you know what? I'm just going to get the 10-pack. So he partnered with us. He got a 10-pack right away. If you sell 9 of them, you can make almost $500 just like that. So you are already profitable. So what you said, Lily, low cost but high margin, you're already profiting, which is super, super big, you know? So, but how does it work? So you can choose that pack. And this is really where the genius comes through, Lily. It is because we have a training system, we have a family, and we have support here, right? When you came on board, you had no experience. When I came on board, I had no experience, but we had mentorship, we had guidance. You're welcome into a whole team, a whole family with training and groups and everything, so you can immerse yourself. But what's made the big difference has been this, Lily. I'd love to ask you on this. We have a system where literally we're going to show you how to do some simple social media things, so simple that even my 7-year-old partners that grew up on typewriters can do, that'll cause customers to come to you rather than you going to them, where you don't have to bother people. You don't have to quote unquote sell people, but you're just going to see your things starting to get sold and people starting to profit. I saw Michael earlier said he just sold the pack, you know? So this whole system of growth that we have has changed the game. But Lily, what's your experience and your take on this whole system here? What are you seeing, whether it's in your business or in your team, or tell me what's going on?
Well, definitely. First of all, it's a system that's simple. And I think that's the thing a lot, and it's social media. So there are a lot of people, there's hesitation with social media, but if we made it so simple that no one can really fail. We literally have the visuals for you, the caption for you. All you have to do is make that commitment to be consistent. Twice a day, do a post. So for someone like me that's been in the business for 8 years, you would think, they know exactly what I do. They know I'm a wellness advisor, health coach, and all that. But yet for me, the first week I launched this, I made a 4-figure check. I'm thinking, whoa,
Wow.
people know.
Wait. You said the first week you launched this, you made a 4-figure check?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure I heard that, you know, so everyone's results are going to be different, but that's amazing to hear that you reinvented yourself. This has only been the last month or two. Okay, just keep on going. Sorry, you
So
a lot of cool things.
So I'm in between the Gen, is it Gen Z or Gen X, the people that are really savvy on social media, and the people that are from the typewriter. So I'm kind of in between but the system works for all ages. Like I just plugged in and just did exactly what it said to do. I'm not going into details, but it's very simple where people are gaining exposure. They're like, oh, Lily's now she has a friend that had these results. It's not just about weight loss. It's about holistic, like feeling good. I've got people I posted today, like kicking menopause to the curb, like, minimizing hot flashes, losing body fat. These are real life situations and people that don't need to lose weight, but they have gut issues. So when I share perspectives, like I guess results, testimonies from all different ages and different types of health, now people are saying, oh yeah, I don't need to lose weight, but I do have digestive issues, or I have energy issues, or I a lot of people menopause, they have sleep issues, they're insomnia. So I just want to say that just trust the system. It works. It's worked not just for me, it's worked for thousands of people. I know you're going to share other testimonies of how easily it works.
I can't say guarantee because obviously it's different for everybody, but I can say that if you in 40 minutes you can learn a system. Literally, you partner with us, we'll give you a 40-minute training. And if you start to do it with less than an hour a day, in the first 7 days, you will make a profit. It's like almost that. It's like that proven. It's incredible. It doesn't matter who you are. And that's why I'm loving this. So just like what Lily said, if you're coachable, then you can do this. And we're seeing it. And this is the fun part though. We talked about leverage. Number one, we're going to show you how to get the product out there. But number two, hey, who here would love it if you woke up to have money direct deposit into your bank account, not knowing where it came from? That's when you start to have freedom. That's what you want to start to do, because this is what starts to happen. You heard Lily's story. She used the product. She loved it. And she became a walking billboard. And she's like, why don't I just partner with this? So in this business, you can also partner with other people to sell the product. And the cool thing is if they're in your team, you help them make money. Well, what's great is then you're going to make some money as well too. And they can do the same thing. And they can do the same thing. And they can do the same thing. In fact, Lily Lou, she was able to do this, 2 strong teams. She did more. She's one level higher than this. But if you have 2 strong teams that develop, you can make up to $10,000 a month residual passive income. And let me ask you all this question. Even if that took 3 to 5 years part-time, but you could walk away with an extra $10,000 a month passive income, who here would feel that that can benefit you and your family in quite a significant way, right? Give me a wave or put a 10 in the comments below. It's nice to know that there is that type of option. It's not overnight, but it's absolutely possible. So Lily, you've seen and you've met some of these people, right? So Kristen White, you just met. Did you get a chance to say hi to her? I don't know if you got a chance to see her.
I didn't get a chance to say hi to her. I wanted
to. But isn't it so awesome? She's a gym owner, but then she applied this. Her and her team are crushing it. She's adding an extra 5 figures a month now because of this system and what her team is doing. You met Kim Gray though. Tell us a little about Kim. You talked to her a lot.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing is anybody and everybody can do this. For Kim, you think about the program, how it helped her. She had multiple, she had muscular dystrophy. She used the program and lost close to 100 pounds. Wow. But not only that, she started sharing. She had a team of people sharing, and she's debt free now. Her house, everything paid for, but she made, I don't know exactly how much now, and just like over $20,000 in the month of June and July.
Wow.
It's incredible. But she's as humble and down to earth, but willing to help others as well. And you mentioned leverage. So all these people were all helping each other spread wellness. And it's like a crusade. That's how I take it. It's a personal crusade to spread the message of health and wealth.
So amazing. I mean, where else do you see somebody that was on disability for 7 years having an opportunity to transform her life and other people's lives? And obviously not everyone makes that much. Obviously you have to put in the work and everything, but I'm just like, it's possible. If someone like Kim could do this, and she's the most lovely lady in the world, that's why I'm so inspired by her. If she could do it, I mean, what excuse do I have right there, right? So absolutely amazing. And last but not least, Robin Perone, she basically created this whole slenderized system. She was a mom just looking to lose 5 pounds. She could even afford buying the drops herself in the beginning, but she was able to get her hands on this, lost 5 pounds, started to share it and just crush it. Her and her team started to sell the drops like crazy because people need this stuff, guys.
Yes.
People are looking for these solutions right now. She made 25,000 her first 8 weeks. She was able to reinvest that into her own boutique shop, which is what she was looking for. And we all have different dreams, right? So what I want us to think about is this, is if time and money were not an issue and knew you couldn't fail, what would life look like for you? What are the different things that you would want? You know, Lily, for you, as you've been building this business and we're all constantly growing, what are some of the things that this business has allowed you and your family to do that you've enjoyed the most?
Well, definitely, like before when I was working so hard, I was there physically, but mentally I wasn't. So to be able to spend quality time with my family, but one thing we do enjoy is we enjoy traveling as a family. So this opportunity has allowed us to travel around the world. We've been to Tahiti.
Paid for by the company.
Yeah, all expense paid.
Yeah.
Caribbeans to Tahiti. We just came back from Puerto Vallarta, Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
So definitely the company has we've been very, very thankful. The company has been very generous.
Hey, who here would want to travel with us paid for,
Yes.
right? Give us a wave or put a 5 in the comments. And hey, if it's not that we're cool, I hope we're okay. You know, I hope we're an extended family. You don't have to go because of us. You can just go because of you. That's cool, you know. But anywho, it's going to be a lot of fun. Lily, that's one of our goals, right? In our team, we want to help our people win everything that this company has to offer because there's a gigantic opportunity. So at the end of this, we went through these 5 values, what Lily covered. And I wonder who here feels that with what you saw, it satisfies these 5 aspects of what makes a good business, right? Put a yes in the comments or give me a wave. You're like, I can totally see that, right? It's got a good product, doesn't cost a lot. You can profit quick. You can build it anywhere. You know, we're all over the place right now, literally on this line, and we have leverage and we have amazing support, you know, so we'll definitely do that. What do we need to do to qualify for all paid? Fina's like, you got my attention. Hey, we'll talk about that, you know? So with that said, guys, at the end of this, you're going to be just a couple of people. Some of you are a B. That means that you got some questions. If you have some questions, definitely ask the person that connected to this call and ask everything. The worst question is the one that's not asked. Right? But be an open-minded skeptic. But I'm going to tell you this, that this is one of those opportunities and timings that you're not going to want to pass by to at least take a serious look into. Because we've seen a lot of different businesses. We've seen a lot of timing. We all just came back. In fact, many of us were just in Orlando, Florida for the first official launch event for Partner Co. If you were there with us, give me a wave or put a 1 in the comments so we know where all our party peeps were at. We came back and we're like, man, this thing's about to blow up. It's already blown up, but it's going to blow up even more. You know, Lily, I made this post earlier today. You know that momentum is starting to happen. Our team, what they would typically do in 1 week of productions, they did within days this week. And half of the team was still traveling back from Florida. Like, that's unheard of. And why? Because things are being put together. If you've been looking for an opportunity of a lifetime, if you've been looking for a place where the average person can win, if you've been looking for support and fun and impact and just all these different, I don't know, you can't get into a better place than right here, Lily. So it's a fun time to be, right?
Definitely. If you're not doing it and it's not fun, then that's not it. But this,
Absolutely.
we're all having fun.
Absolutely. And if you're seeing, maybe you're just a customer, maybe you just want to try the product first. Hey, do that. Talk to your friend. We can definitely hook it up. Tomorrow, Lily, you also have a call that's very customer driven, by the way, as well, too, right? So if you're interested, she just dropped it into the chat room and we have a call for her, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Link is in the chat. You can come onto that for Lily, to hear more from Lily and hear some amazing stories. You can also bring people, maybe the people you were thinking about the product, introduce them. Some of you could even make your first sales just like that. You know, let us do the hard lifting and it's going to be super, super simple. But there's also going to be some of you that are seeing this and you're like, I see the vision. I see what's going on. I want to be like Lily when I grow up. You know, I want to be a part of something big. I see it and feel the movement and I don't want to get left behind. We are scouting for the next leaders. We're scouting for the next pioneers. We have all the tools and the resources and everything to equip yourself with. So as long as you're willing, coachable, and hungry, you will win here. We will never give up on you as long as you don't give up on yourself. And there might be some days you're going to want to give up on yourself, as I still do to this day, but we're still going to be there. But like, we got you. We're a family. We're a team.
You know what
in this.
we have, James?
Yeah.
We actually, we are providing hope. And like I said, I didn't have any industry experience. If I could do it, you could do it. Like any ordinary people, you were shy and introvert yourself. Everybody can do this. And I think that is what I want everybody to leave here with, like the hope of something better to help your family's income, to turn your life around. And that's something that I'm so glad 8 years ago, I took that leap of faith and said, you know, why not? Why not try this? So that's why I want people to be encouraged to say, you know what? I don't know if I could do this. Yes, you can. And we'll be here every step of the way with you.
So well said. Hey, if you're ready to partner with us, put an A in the comments below. If you're excited about what's going on, if you are an A, then welcome to the family. Super pumped to have you guys on board. Next steps, very simple. Talk to the friend that connected to this right after this. We're going to get your membership. And then number 2, we'll go over some package options, best way for you to get started. And as soon as that, very simple. I mean, I see Dean right here that just got started. We're going to link you to training right away. Our goal is to make you a profit like now. I challenge you, if you're going to get started with us, success loves speed. I've seen people literally in their first day or 2 already break a profit. That's what we'd love to be able to do with you. We're going to give you the training for that. All right, everyone. Well, hey, other than that, it's an absolute honor to spend some time with you guys. Lily, thank you for being an amazing, amazing co-host as well, too. Get back to your friend after this if you have any other questions, but feel free to unmute yourself. Have a great night. Talk soon, everybody. Have a good one.
Thank you, everyone. Have a
Take
good
care,
night.
everybody. See you next meeting.
Bye.
Good day.
Bye.